You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. I don't know, maybe you can. I don't know. I saw a post on Facebook, one of the Facebook groups, DJ groups the other day, and it said that the new trend is, not having the formalities and mostly not having the DJ talk much on the microphone. And that evolved with several DJs saying, yeah, I'm hitting that too. I think that's the new trend. Here's a news flash. That's not new. I was hearing that when I first started this back in the 80s, and I heard it a lot more early in my career than I did late. So does that mean the trend was going away? No, it means that I sort of changed my clientele so that wasn't coming up very much. The truth is that it's not that clients want less talk on the microphone, or even that they want less formalities. I mean, some do. I mean, I understand it's not a blanket statement. There are those who don't want to do, anything, but that's really, really rare. Usually what they are saying is they don't want to do, introductions, for example. But I'm going to submit to you that it's not that they don't want introductions. It's they don't want the introductions the way that they've seen them. Many years ago, I purchased this great set of DVDs called the How-To Series for DJs, and it was teaching DJs how to do what we do. They were awful. I mean, but I made a lot of money off of them because I used to use it this way, especially when I had clients who said, I don't want a DJ who talks too much. I would show them one of the clips that the DJ had in there about how you, DJs, should make announcements. And this particular one that I used a lot was introducing the best man for the toast. Now, I haven't seen this video in a long time, so I'm going on memory. But I've shown this in a couple of seminars. You may have seen this before, but this is truth. And he's wearing the whole, flower vest, musical note vest thing, right? He's standing in front of the bride and groom. He's doing everything that I preach against. And his introduction of the best man was something like 34 seconds long. And I probably won't do it justice here, but it was along this line. Now that the parents' dances have ended, it wouldn't be any kind of a good wedding if we couldn't have a toast. And you'll notice that in front of each and every one of you, there is a champagne glass. I want you to take that champagne glass in the hand that you drink by, and please rise with me, rise up out of your seats as we prepare for the best man who's prepared a very special toast. And it's just like, oh my God. And I think I probably just did 15 seconds. His was 30 seconds of that. So I would show that clip to clients and say, is that what you're talking about? And they go, yeah, I mean, can we not have that? So yeah, of course, you absolutely don't. Then I would say, let me demo for you a couple of different ways I might introduce your best man for the toast. The most common would be something along this line. And now it's time for the first toast. To offer the first toast, here's our best man, Jim Johnson. If I wanted it to be really exciting and create more energy, I would say, and now it's time for the toast. Please welcome the best man, Jim Johnson. Right? That's the difference. That's my high and low of that, because this is not a time to get really hyper about it. A few years ago, there was a very good DJ friend of mine in our local market who really thought he was a good DJ. And he was much better than average in most ways. But he told me this story that always stuck with me. And he had just done custom intros like I do, very personalized, individuals as opposed to couples. So he does this whole thing. And then he told me about the really weird bride. And what was really weird is right after the introduction, she came over to him and she said, hey, would you do me a favor? And he said, yeah, what do you need? And she said, for the rest of tonight, can you just not talk on the microphone anymore? Ouch, right? But in his mind, it was because she was weird, right? But she wasn't weird. She just heard him. It was awful. I happened to see the video of that introduction. I would have said the same thing, like, dude, please step away from the microphone. And what I hear from DJs a lot is, but my market, listen, your market is not that different than anybody else's. The reality is the movies that are a big hit in your market are a big hit in my market. The TV shows that are big in my market are big in your market. The musical acts that sell out concerts in your market sell out concerts in my market, right? You know, Garth Brooks sells out New York City. People everywhere appreciate good entertainment. Unfortunately, most DJs, and here's the brutal truth, here's the truth you can't handle. Most DJs are not very good. Some are very talented, but not skilled, which means that although they have a good voice and a good personality and, you know, the talent portion, they're still doing, now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I want you to put your hands together and make some noise. Like, stop it, right? That there's no training whatsoever. And so they see that over and over and over. And listen, if you doubt me, go on YouTube, watch any videos of any DJs. They all look the same. It's that cheesy, over-the-top, unbelievable, now the bride and groom, and the bride's going to dance with the father, and the groom's going to dance with his mother, and like nobody has names. And it's, you know, this airport announcement. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, on a white courtesy phone. We, all of us, need to attend performance-based workshops, improv, comedy, acting, Mark Farrell's, all of his microphone skills workshop. If I ever offer another one, which there are no plans to do that, so don't get excited, mine, any place where you can actually learn performance other than, well, this is the guy that taught it to me. Yeah, he sucked too, right? That's the simple, brutal truth. If you want to get better clients, then you got to be better. If you're still getting your clients mostly because you have great SEO, like I love when DJs go, oh, you search in my market, I'm the first DJ that comes up on Google. I'm like, oh my God, I would hate that. I don't want people looking for a DJ, right? That's why everybody talks about all they want to know is price. Yeah, because they're looking for a DJ, a commodity. They're not looking for you. When they look for you, price is a very secondary consideration, not unimportant, but very secondary. That is the truth.